Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since the last video, just been, you know, really lethargic, depressed, not really motivated to do stuff, but you know what? Ranked mirrors, and there's one thing that I like to pretend to live for, it is competitive game stuff that involves strategy and not, like, reflexive skill, whatever you want to call it. Because I don't really have good reflexes. And this is like super simple chess something, you know. It's strategy, it's very simple, and it's a little bit more RNG than I'd care for, but hey, that's how it is. So, as you can see here, it started yesterday, and, you know, Tuesdays are just not the days, it's not a day I record. I got up to 28.6k points. No idea if that's good or what. I didn't really cycle through opponents. And I don't think I lost any battles, which is good. Which means today I'm going to have a much lower win rate because that's Murphy's Law. I have preserved all my battles for today, so it's going to be all 10 battles here. At work I started, I was getting started on the damage calc project that I'd been talking about, because I figured, hey, what the hell. And when I was looking at stuff about it on the Wikia, or whatever that site is, it turns out someone already made a spreadsheet of the best disc combinations in damage rank order, with mirrors calculations in mind, with Puella combo, non-Puella combo, as you can see here on the screen. So I'll be factoring these in. Probably still want to make a damage calc spreadsheet just to, you know, have the girls' base attacks in. I don't really, I guess I would probably do it versus defenses, but it's really hard to, it's hard to get accurate and to bother getting in depth with these things because you don't know what the other side has as far as Memoria go, max 11 breaks, you know, awaken bonuses, etc. So I'll probably do it with all the girls' attacks and girls' defenses in there just for a baseline. So in general, I will definitely be aiming for the 1.7 times point gain. And here, I mean, a 5-girl team at under 200k, easy win. Easy, so gotta take it. Okay, so starting off with either a blast combo or a Puella combo with Yachio. I'm inclined to do the Puella combo just to clean up next turn, because Yachio's connect is just absolutely game-ending. So, looking at the spreadsheet, the easiest one to go with here is CBB with her. Honestly, I would have thought BCB would have done more just because charging onto the last blast, but it is, I guess they're... No, they're not tied. Yeah, BCB is 3.712 and CBB 3.786. So, CBB it is. And the second disc is stronger than the third, so that's where we want to put the damage that we want, you know, extra. So I'm just going to put the charge on the center. Well, you know what? I don't know how much I actually care about Tsukasa. So we'll go charge, blast. That'll definitely kill off, what's-her-face here. And hopefully take out Hirano, and blast up here to split damage. Oh, it didn't kill, what the hell is her name? Tsuruno, yeah. But that's probably a good thing, like, look at how little damage this one's doing. This whole team, honestly, is underleveled, and, you know, oh, yeah, they're dead. Oh, yeah, they are dead. You always want to put the weakest blast on one that's most likely to die, just so you don't lose the value. So we'll go there, should kill them, and this should... Oh, I bet this the right way. Okay, so... Yeah. I don't know what this break chance is. I haven't really looked into it, so if one of you could tell me, it'd save me the trouble of having to look it up, even though I'll probably end up looking it up. So 214 or 224, all hundreds, or a couple under-leveled, which actually means that these three are a little bit scarier. The fact that, yeah, 2 level 80s and it's almost the same as this. It's only off by 7,000. I mean, 7,000 across these two is 3,500 points, so average 1,700 attack and defense and HP. Yeah, this team's actually a bit scarier. Now that being said, it's got 2 fires. Oh, so does this one. Does it have grass? No, this one doesn't have a grass. I'm gonna go with this one. They're both kind of on the mid-lower range of 5-girl team stats, and I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to pick the other one still, but rewarded with ACB from Kanaya here. I don't want to spread this out. Excel charge on Hinano. Just take her out as a grass girl because she threatens, you know, 2/3 of my team. Alright, so she's dead. Okay, well, team's pretty weak. And here we get a good CCB for Sayaka. I'm gonna put both on here just because Sayaka's... she's not weak, but she's not that great. With this boost, she might do in the 10 to 11k range on her hits, which, you know, that's not awful, but I'm gonna try to... this should more or less 2-shot the Madoka, and then this blast will clean up the top row there and leave us with Momoko, who will, you know, charge combo and not kill anyone. Okay, so 12, that's not too bad. And of course the computer CCBs. Easy cleanup here. We curse Madoka, she'll die to that. Oh, she had the, whatever anti-curse thing. Fair enough. And then, so the second most damaging thing according to the spreadsheet when you're doing not Puella combo is Excel combo. And then AAB is down here. It does a total of 3.6 for the total damage. AAA does 3. So AAB Puella combo off of Sayaka is actually more. That being said, it doesn't really matter, like they're so obviously dead here. For that, it's not too bad. I don't know why people are still using that formation. Ooh, 1.8 down here for 189. Oh, it's a 4-girl team. So if you assume an average of 45,000 for a level 100 girl, then this is the equivalent of, you know, 230-ish. If it was 5 girls, you know, just to estimate the average power of each girl. So I am most inclined to take this one. I'm not worried about this girl at all. I've got 2 easy kills in the back. Although all of my blast discs, except for one, are horizontal. So, either way, I'm going to pick this one just because it's the lowest power. Okay, so first guaranteed not Puella combo. I wonder, so raw damage versus setting up. I've complained before about how the AI sometimes does like ACCs, even though like when Sayaka's by herself, for example, she could do CCB, but on consecutive turns she'll do ACC and then CCB, so it seems like it sets up to do the most possible damage the next turn instead of most damage in one turn, which makes sense logically, but Mirrors is so... you know, there's so much damage that comes out of nowhere that you really gotta maximize your damage per turn, not over the course of the battle. That's not to say that you shouldn't make efficient plays that that do make incremental advantage, such as spreading out poison damage, keeping that in mind, but you definitely don't want to do it at the cost of playing a long game where there is not one. So here, not Puello, so ACB is the best, the highest damage output, which is 2.85. That said, we could also do AAC, which is 2.8, so not losing out on much damage, but setting up a charge for the next turn. At which point, this is where obviously it's hard to tell because you don't know what discs are coming, and I don't think based on the discs you have here, you can really... I don't think that it impacts the statistics or anything of what you'll get. So I still like doing AAC here just because the 0.05 damage that you're missing out on, and obviously that's not literally 0.05 damage, that you're missing out on, I think is made up by the potential of more damage the next turn. So, always aim for people with swords on top of their heads because it could be Sword Memoria. So we're gonna go... Let's see, I try to put Sayaka's discs on the ones that the damage doesn't matter too much on, just because she doesn't have damage output. Obviously when you make her hit like Tsuruno, it looks like she does because Tsuruno has blast defense. And of course Sayaka steals the stage here. So normally here ACB would be the most damage out of the discs available, but so ACB 3.912, CBA 3.786, but then we're getting a second charge onto that second blast disc, which I forget how much extra it'll do, but I want to say that it'll do the extra 0.13 difference between these two, so I'm going to go for the CBA here. Her blast disc is horizontal. This right here is more threatening, so I'm going to... I'll put damage on the... Yeah, you're pretty annoying, so we'll go... Okay, so we're getting ACB here off of Kanaya, who probably will not survive the turn to benefit off of Sayaka's the HP regen portion of her connect, but the attack up will be nice. And for those wondering, ABB is very far down. It's 3.5 for the damage, whereas ACB is 3.912, as we mentioned. So, as tempting as it is to use the blast to spread damage out, I don't think it's very necessary. The difference in damage is important, and these girls are basically... Well, you know what? Let me think about that. So if I went like Excel, Blast, and then Blast, that probably kills all of them, right? Like, especially if I curse the Madoka here. No, I want to curse Tsuruno. No, Tsuruno's probably dead. So I'm going to curse here. And if I go attack, blast, blast. Oh no, I want to put the second blast here. But either way, if I do that... So that is, of course, another thing where you can't just look at objective numbers. You have to consider the strategy part. So I'm going to try that. So we're going to curse you just to put damage on you. Oh, well, she had anti-curse. And so we'll go attack, or Excel, blast, and blast. And let's see what that does. I say that like, you know, I can rewind this and then try again and compare the numbers, but... So were I to have done ACB, I would have killed potentially 4 girls still. Maybe not. Yeah, I would have AC... And then we might have had one left over here. That was a hell of a turn, but she is of course dead. sort of, you know, evade shenanigans, but thankfully, none of that. See, break chance, what the hell is that? Is that like literally the chance of breaking your winning streak or something? Okay, so all 1.8 times, so let's look at the weakest here. 217. Arina is scary, but not for this this team power. This one has 2 grass girls, so definitely less inclined, and this one is just not what I want to do. I'm all for being competitive and stuff, but I'm not going to pick fights that are harder than necessary in this case because we're aiming for high rank here, not for entertainment. So, pick the easiest one. Okay. Looks like another AAC setup. Just kind of scary because I really want to kill the Arina, but so we'll go like because it's no, I can't even do a pull combo. Wow. Right under 8,800 on a super effective hit. That Arina is not very, very well slaughtered. That's good. I guess it's gonna be an Excel combo here. It'll, at the very least, it'll turn on Saika's Connect next turn. And it's assuming she survives, which there's chances, depending on how the Taunting Guard and Memoria go. So here I am obviously most scared of Arina. She's the one that's most likely to kill Saika. So let's go ahead and take her out. I don't really care about the order of the Excel discs. You know, the last one will get the most MP, but we're not playing a Magia game here. Okay, so she made it. That's good. The tankiest I would assume are one of these 3 just because they're water, and you know, tanky waters, that's something that carries over from Pokemon. Probably gonna be what's her face here in the what is her name? Shizumi. Konoha. Yeah. Konoha in the center. I guess we're gonna have to ABB here. That's annoying, but at least it turns the Puella combo on, so I guess it's gonna be on her. It's better than an Excel combo, especially with Saika's damage in the mix. So I'm gonna curse. If I curse you, then we'll blast and blast. I might just blast these 2. So I wasn't paying attention if any of them had HP regen stuff, so if they do, tough shit. So go Excel on there and then blast. I will put the last blast, the second blast on Kyoko. If she lives through the first one somehow, then I want the second one to go there to hit both of them. But because I don't actually care about Mayu, and if she dies, I want it to splash over to her, who's a little bit bigger of a target than Mayu. Okay, so I'll still get the... Oh, although I... okay, she did have HP regen. Get that, bitch. And get the finish off with the good shit. I should still be doing objectively correct plays, like using, you know, using skills that I have active that turn, blah blah blah, just in case of something going wrong, but sometimes you have to, you can afford to be a little bit fast and loose. $1.5 down there, not taking that. Okay, looks pretty good here. Certainly, wow, all girls, of course they're all girls. All aqua girls. Not ready to take on the Hydro Hose, so let's go ahead with the easier one here. Ooh, okay. ACB is better than CBB. But I want to spread damage out, so I might go CBB. So I want the most damage on the top there. Well, then again, so I don't really care about these two at all, right? So I might just do ACB and take out this top row. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because the Iroha I actually want to keep alive. You know, throw back to Fire Cat times. And the top row were just objectively the most threatening girls that are on this person's team. Although, not really much, and the game's just over here. This should just kill him on this turn. Yeah, Yachio's Connect is just a fucking monster. Okay, 1.7, so let's take a look here. If this looks doable, much more so. I mean, this one looks like a good easy one, but 215 is hard to pass up. Tercio Aqua, so let's focus on the Yachio more than Kanae, despite her being grass. Okay, so probably ACC here. ACC is pretty low on the list. That is 2.6 damage, rank 16. What are the other options we've got here? So we could do CCA is like the same thing, right? CCA is even lower? What the hell is that? CCA is 2.68, so pretty much the same. And of course there's just regular ACB off of different girls, or there's just CCB too. So CCB on the Puello is like the most damage, and since this is 215, I don't think I'm worried about having to set up 2 charges for the next turn. So let's just go for max damage output here and kill some bitches off. I'll put the CC here, and then Kanae should be able to kill these guys off. Okay, well, Oriko died, but whatever. Okay, so looks like another CCB here, not too bad. This time we're gonna try to kill her off and then put the blast here. Feels weird playing. This seems like the intended way to play the game, where occasionally you get connects, you know, where you're not optimizing to set up a connect every turn, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. Feels wrong. Okay, awesome. I think the right thing to do is to do 2 blasts off of Yachio and then Kanae, so that I can connect with both of them next turn onto Saika, who is obviously the greatest. That said, who am I gonna curse here? Probably curse you. I'm trying to take you. I mean, realistically, they're just like dead this turn. $51, okay. That's not too bad. That's pretty realistic to do. And especially compared to 247 on 5 girls, which is like a pretty beefy team. Then you've got 138 down here, but that's, you know, low-hanging fruit. It's less points. I'm willing to take the risk to get more points. That's the only time that I will absolutely pick the stronger team is, you know, higher reward. I'm actually gonna pause the recording here and start a new recording just to be safe. Okay, so looks like a blast combo here. Good stuff. Looks like we've got a taunt over here, so I'm just gonna not touch her at all. I'm gonna focus my damage on these two. Probably gonna put 2 here and 1 here, and, you know, the RNG can fuck that up however it wants. Yep, there it goes. Yep. Okay, and another blast combo here, good deal. We'll just focus on Konoha here, I think. No, I'm gonna put 1 on. I'll put a couple here just because they'll probably get intercepted by, what's her face? Kirika. Okay. Ooh, nice. And then just getting charge combo. Oh, and BCC, interesting. A lot of damage too, but Saika ate that up. So just blast combo here. Don't have curse. I guess we'll have, because she did CC, she'll probably do another BCC. We'll taunt on Kanaya here to. If she does BCC, then she'll take the higher damage blast, and then, you know, obviously the hope is that she just dies this turn, but still gotta play. Still gotta think. Okay, so all that talk for nothing. Okay. Not too bad, but I like to probably not want to do that. This one looks, yeah, look at this, is much better. Look, the free kills right here. Dark's a little scary, but let's go for it. Ooh, and a blast combo. Okay. Let's make sure that this Dark dies. And even if Kanaya dies here, that's fine. She did her job, and she lived. Clean game. Guess we're doing CCB, not that it really matters. Not really, it doesn't matter which one. I guess you're more likely to have the evade. So 160, but they're fire girls, or flame, whatever the correct terminology is. 178 on 4 here is tempting, but slight point difference, so let's do it. Ooh, awesome. Okay, so least worried about you, so you can take the first hit, and here, and then the one I'm most worried about. Nice. Okay, so CCB is objectively the most damage I can do here, but taking elemental advantage into consideration, I think Sayaka can take this out in 2 hits, and I believe that Yachio can more or less take the Momoko out. And if Momoko survives, then whatever. Oh, ACA is not right. Oh well, whatever. It's 0.01 difference from AAC. Objectively do the right thing. Okay, what do we have? One more battle? Okay, well this one's terrifying. Oh, Kubi, nice. I think I recognize the name. I don't remember if someone I'm following or what, but... Okay, this looks doable. This looks even more doable. So I don't think the team power takes into consideration the formation and where they stand, so this 25% increase on attack is not considered. So while this says 152 versus 156, this is actually much less than the other one. See, this is one where having them on Delta Light is probably more correct. Okay, CBB here. I don't know what order. I guess I'm most worried about killing her, so... Okay, easy CCB here. This probably kills her, honestly. This might even kill that. Nice. So, there you go. 10 for 10, not too bad. I'm not sure if there's a general strategy to get higher points. I don't know where most people are ending on. But, you know, so far I'm in A, which is good. I'd prefer to be in S, but who knows. I thought about doing Endless Mirrors at the end of this video, but I'm honestly probably just going to do solo Tsuruno for that. So I'm not gonna really make you guys sit through that. So hope you enjoyed. Sorry for not really uploading much lately. It's just, you know, it is what it is. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.